Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah.
Hey beautiful people, hope you guys are good. It is your girl Ashima. If you are new to this channel, thank you for joining me and kindly subscribe to become part of this family. I am sure you are going to love your stay, and if you are a returnee, I see you and welcome back. Today I have another story time. Hope you guys are excited. Without wasting your time, let's get to this story time. You know, in life, Njay, you just encounter different situations, people, you know. So this is one of those stories, right? I've always been that gym girl, you know, that girl that likes to work out, be fit and all of that, mainly because my life is stressful. Being a nurse, that's what I mean. It's stressful and it's long hours. You working with people is, I don't want to say difficult, it's challenging. Yes, that's the right word. It's challenging. It tests you, okay? So that's how I basically started with gym. I just wanted something to distract me, and then I fell in love and I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So it became a lifestyle. At first it was like a journey, and then it became a lifestyle. Okay, so I used to go to the gym on campus, right? I was doing my own thing, never really, to be honest, I went there to do what I was doing. And I'm not that person that when I'm gymming I look around. I just focus on what I'm doing at that present moment. That is my me time. I don't even want people talking to me at the gym. I know a lot of people have said that I'm mean when I'm at the gym, or I look angry or whatever. And trust me, when someone approaches me at the gym, I will give you a dead scare, because why are you disturbing me? Why are you doing that? Especially when you're gonna make small talks. Like, don't do that. I'm not here for that. So can you just leave me alone and let me focus on what I'm doing? Thank you. So that's how I am at the gym. I don't want, especially guys. Ugh, why are you talking to me? Anyway, I've been that person. Then I met this guy, right? And then how did we meet at the gym? No, I was on my way back from gym. My race was off campus, right? And then I was walking back from gym, and his race was like opposite mine, so both off campus, right? And then he just came, made small talk like they always do. Hi, how you doing? And what, and who are you? And yeah, he was lucky because after gym my body is just full of endorphins and, you know, the happy hormones, and I'm chilled. But if I was on my way to the gym, I would not have given him a chance. But I was coming back, so I was like, chilled, did my workout, I'm good. So we spoke, and then he's like, I've been noticing you at the gym. I'm like, oh, well, I've never seen you at the gym. He's like, you wouldn't see me because I'm just always doing my own thing. You know, obviously he's gonna make up something or whatever, I don't know. Then that happened, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, because I was at my race. So I was like, okay, cool, bye, gotta go, and I left. Then I think a few days later, if not like a few weeks later, like 2 weeks, I then saw him at the gym. And then he was like, hey. I'm like, I know this face, hi, I've seen you, right? He's like, yeah, we spoke the other day. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. Then then he was asking, what are you doing, like what are you working on today? And I think I was doing legs, because that time I was in love with leg day. Now I don't like leg days. Leg days are torture. Give me back any day, anytime, and I will not complain. But legs, I don't know what I was thinking back then, but like, yeah, let me not go off topic. I think I was doing legs, and he was like, okay, I'm also doing legs, can you like train together? So I was like, oh, okay. And he was the biggest guy at the gym. Yes, he was, because all the other people were like tiny, or like the athlete bodies. Yeah, but he was like a bodybuilder. He was big. Then we trained together. We had a nice session. I remember he was the first person I ever trained with at the gym on campus. So it was a good workout, because obviously we were gonna do things that I've never done. Yeah, okay, or let me put it this way, we did things that I've never done before, things that challenged me. Like, my body was sore for days after that workout. So that happened, and then we left together. We left gym together because we were basically doing the same workout. So when I'm done, he's done. You get me? Then we were done. Then we left. We walked back to our reses. And I remember it was a morning session because he invited me for breakfast. Yes, he invited me for breakfast. So this was a morning session that we had. And then I was like, okay, cool, let me just take a shower, undress, and then I'll meet you. And then that's when I gave him my number, because obviously I needed to like contact him, like I'm done or whatever. Then I got ready, and then I was like, okay, cool, I'm done, you can come. Then he fetched me. Then he's a good cook. He's a very good cook. So he made, what did he make? I know there was avo, eggs, sausage. I think it was an English breakfast that he made. Yeah, definitely, because I remember it was breakfast. We ate, and then we chilled. Like, it was nothing too hectic. We chilled, spoke about gym, because I mean, what else could we speak about? Spoke about gym, and then I left. Then I think a few days later, he messaged me and was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, no, I'm not doing anything, I'm just at rest, just chilling, I have really nothing to do. And he was like, okay, do you mind accompanying me to go to Tiger Valley? Well, I'm not sure if he said Tiger Valley or what, but that's where we ended up going. We went to Tiger Valley. Mr. Price Sport, like a big Mr. Price Sport. It's not a warehouse, but it's huge. Is it a warehouse? I don't even know, but it's big. We went there to check for belts, training belts. You know those ones, training belts, the one that you wear when you are lifting weight, or must I say lifting belt, whatever it is, but those belts. Then we couldn't find it, and then we went to Access Park in, is it Curls River, I think. We went there, and then he was like, don't you want anything? So I'm like, no, I'm accompanying you. And he was like, no, you can take a few pieces. I'm like, this is one thing about me, when someone is being nice, I just never know what to take, or when they're saying take this, or what do you want, like I never know what to say. Yeah, well. And then I was like, oh, okay, since you don't know what, then I'll choose. So I was like, okay. He chose a sport bra, shorts, and a top, yes. He just asked me what size are you, then I told him, then he picked those 3 items, and I was like, that's nice of you, okay, cool. And then his friend called and was like, we're having lunch at this place. Where was it? I don't even remember we went. So he was like, okay, I'm coming. And I'm like, I'm not even dressed to be seeing people. Like, I literally just wore like top, jeans, and I was done. And then I'm like, but can you like drop me first and then you go? He's like, nah, because we close to where my friends are, and it's just lunch, it's nothing hectic, so let's just go. And we went. I think I've said this before, I'm not shy, I speak. So I didn't mind because I knew that I was not gonna have a bad time because I'm very talkative. I would worry meeting new people if I was shy and everything, but I'm not that person. I'm not shy. I will speak to you. Unless I see that you're not interested, then I will shut up because why not? Anyway, we went there. We had lunch with his friends. He was like, oh, this is a new girlfriend. I'm like, no, I am not his girlfriend. And he just kept quiet. Like when they asked the question, he just kept quiet. I'm like, in my head, why is he not answering? Because he knows we're not dating. So like, why are you quiet? And I kept telling them like, no, we're not dating. We are not dating. Then his friends would just laugh like, I'm Tulele. They're like, why are you quiet? And I'm like, awkward. Anyway, then few days passed. Oh, then we kept having like sessions. I'd like ask him, because for back I was clueless, I'm not gonna lie. For the first few months of gym, I was clueless. Legs, okay. And I still do it now. One thing about me, if maybe say for instance I'm doing hamstrings and like the equipment that I plan to do, there's people busy, obviously I can't wait on those people. I have to do something else. I'll take out my phone and then I'll be like, okay, hamstring exercises at the gym, something pops up, I do that. So I was busy doing that, but I was like, okay, let me call him and maybe he can like train me for back. He did that and it was all good, and we actually started chilling together. Oh, I forgot to mention that he was also a student, but he was doing his post-grad. So he was, yeah, he graduated before and then doing his second degree, and I was still in my second year. Started spending a lot of time together, started, you know, getting to know each other. He finally said, I have to tell you something. In my head, I knew when a nigga wants to tell you something, if y'all not dating, it can only be one thing. And I was not ready for the talk. I was really not ready. It's like, hi, can I see you? I need to talk to you. Then I'm like, can't you say it on the phone? Maybe to make life easy. Like, you can say it here. And it's like, no, I need to see you in person. Then I was like, oh, okay, cool, let's meet up. Then we met, and then he actually made, it was later during the day because he made supper. As I said, he's a good cook, so he cooked and the food was good. When we were done, he looked at me, he's like, literally faced me like this, and he was like, I've been meaning to tell you this, but I didn't know how to tell you. I'm like, dude, we speak almost on a daily basis and you don't know how to talk to me? Make it make sense. He's like, no, talking about this is not easy. I'm like, what could that be? He's like, well, Ashume, I like you. One thing about me, I may be talkative, but I'm very awkward, especially with these situations. So I was like, oh, is that it? Okay. I honestly didn't know what to say, because at that present moment I didn't feel jack for the guy. So I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you for being honest and telling me like how you feel, you know. And he was like, okay. Obviously he was waiting for a different response, but like I didn't know what to say, or I didn't have anything to say really. And then time went by, and then I also now started to catch, because we were really spending time together and we were like that it couple at the gym. Like I always see these videos of people and be like, oh, I wish I could be like that, and I got it. But like, yeah, like at the gym we can work out, but like don't be touchy, and don't be, no, you're making things awkward. Because imagine my husband might be there, and when you just like a boyfriend and you're doing all these things, don't do that. I'm just joking. So yeah. Sorry, like I didn't know what to say then, and then time went by, and now I also started to catch a little bit, you know, like, because girl got feelings, especially when the nigga be doing the right things. One thing about them, when they want you, they will do all the right things. They will go all out. Everything was like top tier. Everything, from the cooking, like he cooked. When I was going to school, he made me lunch, and you know, all these small things, man. Like, he did that, and I appreciated it. So yeah, then he invited me to watch a movie. And he cooked, obviously. That's what he does. I think, yeah, I've never cooked for him. He's the only one that always cooked. Like, I never cooked for him. So he cooked, we ate, watched a movie, and then started coming close, you know. And then I was like, okay. But this time I was also, you know, feeling it. And then we like kissed. Yeah, that happened. And then started like touchy, and then I was like, hold up, wait a minute, that's I'm like, no, this is where we draw the line. It's, you know. And then months went by. Actually, we dated for like 9 months. It was very long. Yeah, it was long. Like, everything was fine. We were going out, he was cooking, gym, you know, that's basically like our life. Like, it revolved around that. And I never really asked him if he had a girlfriend or when was the last time he dated, because I never saw the need to ask, because he pursued me. So in my head I was like, he's probably single. I mean, why else would a guy come to you? But now I know better. But like, in my head back then, I was like, there wasn't a need for me to ask, right? Little did I know. So as I said, I caught, and this was like it has been months now in this relationship, and everything is just going so well. Like, literally, I found my soulmate. That's how it felt. And then, I don't know, I was at his place always, and then I was just asking me like, baby, do you love me? And I was like, yes. And I was like, am I the only girl in your life? And then he was like, no. Nigga say what? I'm like, what do you mean no? He's like, I have a girlfriend. After months, I think 7 to 9 months. I don't know if it was 7 or 9 months. And he was like, I have a girlfriend. I was livid. I was angry. And in my head, I'm thinking, every time I'm with this guy, this girl has never called. I've never seen a text. I have never seen her. How is it doing? Like, maybe she is, how can I say, maybe she is not a communicator or he is damn well at hiding things. It could be either. And I was like, 9 months just wasted, just like that. Because kaloku, I am not going to be a second option to no one. I don't care who you are, I won't. So I'm like, dude, so like you pursued me and everything, but like you knew you had someone, but you still came for me. And he was like, my girlfriend and I were like having problems, so I just wanted to distract myself. Okay, I'm a distraction. Basically, that's what you're saying. I am a distraction. Okay. This was around, it was in the evening. It was dark. I was like, nigga, please, I'm leaving. He's like, hey, bro, at this time? I'm like, why would I stay here? Why would I do that? Because, quite frankly, I don't know who this person is. Yo, hi Sana. When I got to my room, I was like, wow, wow. And you know, this is where I realized that your boyfriend's friends are not your friends. No, don't do that, because their loyalty lies with their friend, not you. Like, I knew the friends and we spoke, and no one gave me a hint or weird vibes to make me realize or notice that there's actually a girlfriend when you're just a distraction, you're just a snack, or I don't know, like some nibble, I don't know. None of them, even the girls, none said anything. Do I blame them? I don't know, but like a heads up would have been nice. Like, girl, hold your horses, this nigga is cuffed. None of them said anything. And I was like, wow. And the thing is, I was gonna see this nigga at the gym, but one thing about me, I can ignore a person. I can act like I've never seen you in my life. Me, I can definitely do that. Act like I don't know you. And that's what I did. Act like I've never seen the nigga before, because and I will act like you don't exist, because you do not exist at this present moment. So that's the story time of how I was dribbled, basically, by a gym nigger. All these niggas the same, man. Hey, all of them, all except my man. But all of them are the same. All. So I hope you guys enjoyed that short story time. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and has there ever been someone that dribbled you, and like how did you find out? I'm so interested to know, because I listen to these stories and then I'm like, damn, these niggas be creative as hell, hey? But we also are creative, but like hope you guys enjoyed the video.